Wagwan. Welcome to Route 1. We're the Journeyman. I'm Sean Meehan. We got Scott Howe. And we got Daniel Osborne. We're going to chat about the Champions League.
Yeah.
We're going to chat about Champions League results from the past 2 nights. Because what else will we do? I mean, we're going to talk about the fucking Europa League.
No.
I mean, come on. Right, so I'll probably start off with Tuesday's results, be it chronologically, or is that just too far in
that sounds
the
alright
distant
to me.
past?
Yeah, so, well, I mean, United won was...
There,
What do you think, Scott?
Yeah, it was pretty standard performance. Obviously went 1-0 down, but
shout out Alan Zagoyev.
Alan Zagoyev, great player. But
you don't know that.
they
You
that.
would know absolutely nothing about football.
no. It was a typical kind of United in this period of time performance. They were the better team, but they still gave away a few chances. Moscow took one of theirs, and then it took United an hour, 70 minutes to get into the game, really, and get a few scores on the board.
It was kind of
a few scores on the board. Yeah. He won't be on this ever again.
I'm slowly turn the podcast into a GAA related thing. So.
He'd be a good corner forward, that Romelu Lukaku.
No, you'd stick him in full forward. 14.
Would you?
14 on his back, yeah.
Would you? Well, I don't fucking know, because this is a fucking football podcast. I hate him. Anyway,
yeah,
do you watch that match? Do you watch that match, Dan? Because I didn't. I watched the Chelsea match.
Yeah, I only watched a little bit.
Luke Shaw played very well in Chelsea,
heard that.
actually.
Yeah, so that's weird.
Yeah, but it's nice to see, because I suppose the whole thing nowadays is that Ashley Young's playing so well, but he's been playing at left wing back rather than left back, so he has slightly less defensive responsibilities than he might do if he was playing left back. But it's nice to actually see a left back in the squad playing left
Yeah,
back.
I can imagine that's pretty reassuring.
It is,
That's
in a way.
50 appearances, as you were saying.
Yeah, his 50th appearance in 4 seasons.
Signed before Moyes got there.
Exactly, like he's hampered by injuries, of course, when he broke his leg.
Yeah, but
it's not that. Its fitness has been an absolute concern.
I mean,
with him.
he hasn't played. He's been getting paid mad money for 4 years.
Yeah.
At 19 when he started.
But even
Exactly.
still, when you look at him, like, and you know, I'm not trying to fat shame Luke Shaw here or anything. He just he doesn't look fit. Like, he still looks like he has a bit of timber on him.
Yeah,
you
you kind of.
know what I mean?
You're getting paid that much money.
You're
Just
training.
hit the gym.
How do you
will
train for 4 or 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, and not be in prime physical
I think
condition?
you're overestimating how much they train.
No, I think that's
No, it's about 2 hours. It's about 2 hours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
listen, it is strenuous.
Hmm.
And if you're recovering from injury, you rehab and you stay there much longer. Because I watch David Moylan vlogs, and I know this. Ryan Mason, I think Ryan Mason's still wearing one of them little headbands. Poor bloke. Get well soon, Ryan. You're definitely not watching. Basel going through in that group as well.
Yeah,
Always nice to see Basel going through. I do love them.
They're a good bogey team for some of the English
Yeah.
sides as well. I think they tend to do well against English sides. I don't know if that's a thing, but
Yeah,
no,
they always
do.
seem to, like, it's
They're
English
right.
sides always get through bar the time.
They did.
They did. Exactly.
Bar, past like 7 years.
No, as in, like, against Basel.
Yeah.
English
But
teams always
it's
have.
always a tough game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was back when Mo Salah was balling out.
That's
for
the
them.
thing. I don't want Salah because they do well against English teams. Sorry.
Do you not want Salah, or do you don't want Basel? Oh, that young fella, that Egyptian Basel up front for Liverpool is really good.
I don't want Basel because they're good against English teams, but I want them because I'd love for just Liverpool's games to just be Basel, Roma, Chelsea, and then whoever we get in the final.
Yeah, which is We'll get to Liverpool.
Hopefully, like Porto or something.
We'll get to Liverpool. Benfica didn't get through in that group.
Yeah,
With the second seed.
they didn't win.
Or were they? Yeah, they didn't win a game at all. It's like they quite clearly had the second best team, I think.
Yeah, I at the start and when the draw was made, you
go
would say
United, Benfica, then probably Basel and third.
Probably
You didn't
Basel,
expect nobody expected CSKA to get 9 points in that group.
Yeah.
But Benfica, the strange one.
Yeah, they're just. I mean, they should. You'd say they should have gotten through again. Basel, just a really solid European team.
Yeah, exactly.
It was United first, and then really you could have picked any of the three. CSK probably not, but they did better than expected.
Yeah. Okay, we'll move on to the next group. We're going to do group by group because it makes sense. PSG, Bayern, obviously we're going to get through in that group, but Bayern putting on a very good performance against PSG.
It was a game that didn't matter, but it was good for Bayern's pride, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, Bayern were never going to beat them by, what was it, 3 goals or 4 goals? They needed 4
Yeah,
goals.
it was something mad.
And then, because they were never going to beat them on goal difference because PSG broke the record for goals scored, but Bayern put on a very good performance.
They did, and I liked Thomas Muller's quote after the game was, about to the media, he goes, you talk up PSG quite a lot about all the money they spent in that league, but we're still Bayern.
That is true.
But
who don't spend any money,
Yeah.
according to Thomas Muller.
Not only do they not spend money, they also don't bully all the teams around them into getting their players.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Nicolas Sule didn't just fall into their lap. You know what I mean? Like those kind of players. Mats Hummels, like look at them. But no, listen.
I like Bayern, to be fair.
I actually don't.
fun,
I don't mind. But
they're a fun team to watch, and I like the culture around the club.
Yeah.
You just like the gargle.
I don't dislike it.
And then in the playoff for third place, Celtic and Anderlecht. But it was a playoff. It was always going to be a playoff for third place. The Celtic go through to the Europa League, but they lost. They lost to Anderlecht 1-0.
I don't see them doing well in the Europa League.
I said I did the other day, but now that I've seen the other teams going into the Europa League, I don't see them doing far at all.
I think you know, Europe after Christmas for Celtic. That's what they always want. You know, Peter Lowell got that.
I think they're going to be happy.
Got the money.
Yeah,
obviously they'd be pretty happy, but you know the gap continues to widen in Scotland.
Yeah. Especially seeing that I suppose the Europa League is kind of regarded as a slightly better competition nowadays than it was, say, 5 years ago.
Well, listen, I think Celtic would always have taken it seriously. I mean, remember 2003? They always took the UEFA Cup seriously every time they played.
You'd rather a Europa League final than getting knocked out in the round of 16 in the Champions League. Although getting knocked out in the round of 16 in the Champions League still puts you in the Europa League. I think.
No,
it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No.
I think you'd rather get through. I mean, just purely for money talks as well.
Yeah.
But for prestige and stuff, and then seeding, like Celtic are always perennial fourth seeds, despite the fact they nearly always get into the Champions League.
They can't really do much more.
Exactly. But Anderlecht unfortunate to not get through. But when you concede 17 goals, and Celtic conceded 18 goals because they got dicked on 7-0, or 7-1 actually, wasn't it? 7-1.
They had a goal.
They scored first.
Yeah. That was the day we saw Gitzer in Workman's, and he just goes, "I'm so glad I was at that concert. Set the goal in 7-1." Gitzer, if you're watching, I love you, baby. I love it. Group C, Roma go through as group winners.
Roma are a great team.
Yeah, but I'm very sad to see Atletico.
I'm not sad. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised, but again, I'm not particularly sad. I mean, what do you expect when you're not good enough?
I also I don't like watching Atletico play. I think they're a good team. They're a really pragmatic team, but they're not enjoyable to watch. I don't think, apart from Griezmann, who is like.
I like it. Listen, a few of their players are Koke. Great player to watch. Selninges, great player to watch. Carrasco when he's in full flight. Yeah. You know. But then you look, like Gaetan not doing it. Yeah. Those kind of players not doing it. Like Griezmann is a great player, and they'll be better suited after January when Diego Costa comes back. But they just weren't good enough. I mean, they scored 5 goals in the whole of the group, and that's just not good enough.
Because they weren't they've been getting the semi-finals, they've been getting the finals, they've been going really far in the competition the past few years.
Like, this is the thing: if you're dropping points to Karabag, you know,
you don't stand a chance.
Exactly. Chelsea got their results against Karabag. You know,
should have topped the group.
Should have topped the group, but then again, it really makes no difference for them because if you look now, they can only get 3 teams.
Yeah, but two of them are what? Barca and Juventus. Not Juventus.
No, Barca and PSG. But they're gonna get their PSG, their annual PSG in the round of 16. Like that's just how it happens. But there's the chance that they could get the Besiktas. But then if they finish top of their group,
they would be much tougher.
Exactly. You look at the teams that they could get.
Yeah, like the teams Liverpool can face: Juventus, Real Madrid. Who's the other big top team? I said Juventus.
The old lady.
The other team from Turin that's not Torino.
It's tough either way.
Madrid, isn't it?
For fuck's sake, I said Juventus, Real Madrid.
No, Atletico. Fuck's sake.
It's not Juve, is it? Oh, sorry. No.
Right,
Joke goal now. Go on.
The banter's dead. Dead. Anyway, right. So Roma Chelsea through there. Again, that was probably one of the tougher groups. You know, it was hard to predict. I mean, excluding Karabag, but you know they did perform admirably. You know, the advantage that they had being so far away from all the other teams really paid dividends when you look at the results that they got against Atletico. Group D, Barca and Juve expected to go through. They did go through, but it was not really touch and go.
But it took Juve till the last night.
The group did fall the way you would have expected it to fall. You would have expected Barca to go through top and Juve.
Yeah, not that I would have expected them to go through top. I mean, Juve reached the final last year.
But you still kind of expect it to go that way.
Yeah, you're
based on this season. Yeah, Barca are flying, and especially considering them.
They're flying, but they're also faltering as well.
Suarez,
it's strange.
Like Suarez is playing shite. Ousmane Dembele got injured immediately.
Exactly.
They're still doing quite well.
But there's no team in the Champions League this year that looks untouchable.
No, even Real Madrid look kind of shite.
PSG are probably
the closest thing to untouchable. Yeah. But then again, you look to hark back to their performance against Bayern. It showcased that. When the going gets tough, Neymar still has a tendency to become invisible, and Cavani didn't do anything. The only player that really was kind of like, I need to go and get this is Mbappe. The only player that was like, I'm just going to take these players on. He's still got that youthful exuberance. He's still 18. He's not going to be knighted for another week and a half.
They're a team that I think anybody could beat over two legs. Like when it comes to the Champions League, and it's only you don't have to beat them over a 38-game season, and it's one game, it's 2 games, and there's no team there's no Real Madrid this year. There might be come February.
Yeah.
That's the only.
You don't know how
it's
it'll switch.
A long time.
I mean, that's a nice little segue. I'm watching Ortiz coverage last night.
Yeah.
And Damien Duff, the double left wing motherfucker, was saying that Liverpool, who finished top of their group, could beat anybody. And so did Liam Brady. Liam Brady said that they had the potential to go on and win the competition. Now, I don't agree with it at all. I think you know, you always got to err on the side of caution when you're agreeing with Eamon Dunphy, but teams that don't have defences shouldn't really win Champions Leagues, and Liverpool's attacking quartet are infinitely better than the attackers that won them the Champions League in 2005. But the defence in 2005, now I know they went 3-0 down.
But we did win on defence.
Exactly.
I mean, we...
Sorry about that. I'm popular. Gotta put that aside.
Yeah, I mean, we scored 23 goals in this group stage. The year we won the Champions League, we scored 18 goals in the entire tournament.
Yeah, like you look and they're swashbuckling. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
But
we gave up 3 goals to Sevilla when we were
it went exactly.
I don't think you can justify what they were saying.
But again, harken back to what Dan said. I think 2 legs you can beat anybody.
Yeah, especially one of the biggest. I think we were saying earlier. There's no real advantage of getting top seed or top in the group. The one big advantage I think for teams like Liverpool is that the top team plays the home leg second, which is for Liverpool anyway. It's a massive advantage because they play a lot better at it.
Exactly, and then you look I know Anfield on European nights and all, but even I don't know what it was last night, but Spartak Moscow just completely.
Cacked themselves.
Spartak Moscow cacked themselves, but then their fans are great. So much better than the Liverpool fans, which is not something that I would grow accustomed to. It's like I didn't get it. It's like it's a big Anfield European night.
Anfield's
you want the cop popping. All big English teams, their atmospheres at home are genuinely terrible.
I feel like kind of hypocritical complaining about it because I watch the matches while tweeting about them at home. But
but listen, you haven't got the luxury of going out. Like I'm sure if you
don't have the luxury of living a half an hour away from Anfield. I'm sure if you did, you'd be there.
Like exactly. Like if I'm out, I'd be very much. I'd go to that match if I had the means to. But this is the thing. I don't. But if you were there and like. Obviously, you're not from Liverpool and you support Liverpool, and that's an inherent issue that Liverpool fans have. There's always been a culture of Irish fans going over and supporting Liverpool. That's been evident since the 1950s. Cheap ferries from Dublin to Liverpool, that's how it started. But you go over there and you actually sing, which I just get.
I guess it is a lot of the whole day tripper types because the away fans always brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. No, and that goes for every single Premier League team. They're away fans.
Because if you're going to away game,
they're real fans. They're the hardcore.
Exactly. And then you go to their home matches. They're sanitised. But we're getting off point. Sevilla.
That's a whole show on itself.
Sevilla through second in that group as expected. But Spartak were close. Yeah. But absolutely bottled it at the end.
They were shite.
They were terrible.
I mean, what I find funny about that group, Liverpool beat Maribor 10-0 in aggregate. Maribor took points from the other 2 teams.
Yeah.
It's
strange. But then at the same time, you look and Spartak dicked on Sevilla 5-1, and And Liverpool beat them 7-0, and then Liverpool
drew 1-1.
Drew 1-1, and then listen, you know what happened back then. Come on, Guido. Shout out to Guido. Right, move on to the next group. City through, group winners as expected, but
slipped up last night.
This slip up. The reserves were out. Napoli not through. Shakhtar instead.
Shout out to Liam McGuinn, he called it.
Yeah,
he said Shakhtar go through. I disagreed with him.
Yeah, I like. If I was there, I probably would have said, yeah, Pep's going to rest players, but you still expected City to win. You know, they've got that
belter from Bernard.
Yeah. Oh, what a player!
Amazing
what a baller!
He was on the cusp of going to England for quite a while.
Yeah, he was like a Leandro Demian.
I mean, yeah, he was. There was a whole summer where he was basically being photographed in England every day.
Could have been on holiday.
Yeah, it was. I think it was the same time Willian ended up coming over.
Surprised Napoli didn't go through in that group, considering how good they're doing in Serie A.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, like the manager of Shakhtar sort of proved how amazing it was that they went through with the sorrow.
Yeah. No,
gas.
Napoli are going to go very far in the Europa League if they care about it.
Yeah. You look at their.
It depends because I think the manager at the start of the season did say, "Fuck off, Leo." Manager at the start of the season did say that they were just going to concentrate in the Serie A. So
yeah. I mean, listen, if it's going to be any time to go and win it, probably it might be this season.
Yeah.
It might be this season.
But they already have the foothold on the table now, so they're as well just.
Exactly.
I don't think they're going to care about the Europa League personally. I think they're just going to go.
Like you've bigger fish to fry. I mean, they haven't won it since Maradona. Did they win it? Under Maradona? Probably 1989.
They should have.
Think so? I think so. Listen, we don't know anything about football. Anyway, right, next group. Definitely the worst group. Besiktas, top of the group.
Yeah.
When your best player is Ricardo Quaresma and you finish top of a Champions League group.
Hey, Quaresma is brilliant.
Quaresma was brilliant.
He was brilliant for that one season back in the day.
They've got some good players. They've also got Negredo up front.
Yeah, they've got Negredo up front.
But your man, Brazilian lad,
Talisca is brilliant. He is a brilliant footballer. He is
very brilliant footballer. Almost like a Pogba type player.
Exactly. He'll definitely. I think he's one of those players that'll get a big move. Like, because you look at him, he's got all the fucking makeup of
the World Cup.
He could do, because it's kind of he might be a player that Brazil could come and use it for Brazil.
I'm just looking at this table here on the phone. That table finished the complete reverse of how I thought that group was going.
Yeah, I always expect Porto to get through their group just purely on the basis of they've been around.
Yeah, they have European pedigree.
Monaco finishing bottom was a shock. Well, it is a shock, regardless of how many players they lost.
Monaco or Leipzig would be second and third for me.
Yeah, first or second even. I would have thought. I would have put Porto.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had Besiktas top.
No,
either. That's just one thing.
I wouldn't have had them going through.
I don't think I want to give them.
It's Ryan Babel. Ryan Babel's playing for Besiktas. Shit, Ryan Babel, man.
Dutch lads. Jermaine Lenz on the other one.
Jermaine. Oh, Jesus. They finished top of the Champions League group.
Pepe in defence.
Pepe's a shit house that you need, though. I mean, but Jermaine Lenz, man. Imagine a Sunderland fan looking, and he's playing for a team that are in the Champions League.
Imagine a Sunderland fan looking at Fabio Barini.
Don't know how he's.
That man's robbing a living.
I love that.
No, he's not robbing a living. No, listen, I'm not saying he's robbing a living.
He plays at Sunderland, plays absolutely terrible. They get relegated. I'll just go to AC Milan.
Yeah, it's handy for him.
He has a good agent.
Yeah, very good agent. I remember seeing him play when he was like 18 and he was shite down.
At Roma.
No, at Chelsea, when he was playing for Chelsea.
Of course, yeah.
And he was coming up against a Pats defence. He's playing for the Chelsea reserves against Pats, and he was just dirt. And you know when you see an 18-year-old, you see I saw Gareth Bale when he was 18. It was like he has something. He wasn't very good, but he had something. Fabio Barini had nothing then. He has even nothing more now.
He's not going to be showing up on any of Chelsea's like the ones that got away type list.
Yeah, and listen, neither is Gael.
He is up there with De Bruyne and Salah.
Right now. Probably the group of death, that alongside Chelsea and Roma. Tottenham, top of the group. Strange one.
Fair play.
Yeah, no, they did brilliantly. Terrible in the league while it was going on. Yeah, brilliantly in the Champions
League.
Exactly.
You kind of expect them to tighten up over the league now in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I mean now you've got a case of Spurs and Real, but Real finished in second.
Yeah,
that just
fucks everything up for every other team. In the top.
Exactly. You look, and it's like, okay, right. So United, Liverpool, Spurs won't get Real, City. Bayern, Juve,
Madrid.
You know, you're looking, and I'll just run through them. The teams that you'd want Shakhtar, you'd want Porto, Sevilla,
Basel.
Yeah,
like
Basel.
For me, for Liverpool, I want Porto only because obviously I don't want Juve, I don't want PSG, and I don't want Real Madrid. I don't want Shakhtar because I don't want to have to play Ukraine.
Yeah, and plus
Basel are a big upset for English teams.
Even though they still don't play in their home ground, Shakhtar. Nobody wants to go to Ukraine and watch them. I'm not watch them, but play against them.
Yeah, that journey's awful.
Yeah, not only that, but look at the players that they have. They play Liverpool's attacking quartet good, and Shakhtar with Tyson, with Bernard, and with Marlos, they can kill you on any given night. They could kill you. So you're wanting as the Liverpool, the token Liverpool fan on this panel, you're wanting Porto.
Like Sevilla or Porto.
Yeah. Sevilla, Porto.
I want Sevilla, but we can't get them.
And you know, from being a Chelsea fan back in the day, still am now. Just purely so my dad doesn't go mad. So I did celebrate when Stefan Savic scored that OG. I was like, fuck, he's not gonna go mad. It's got to be Besiktas, and it's the only team.
It's going to be PSG.
It's PSG all day long. Yeah. Anyway, lads, that'll wrap it up for the Tuesday segment of. Like, what are you doing trying to be Dele Alli? Wanker. That'll do for the Tuesday segment. So from Dan Osborne,
shout out to Connor Shields.
One love from Scott Hill.
Gary Connell.
I don't have friends.